everyone, to Inside the Minds of Derrick, the guilty characters. I'm Dee, and today I'm giving you an exclusive first listen to the prologue of my upcoming book, Guilty. Let's dive into it.
The night is suffocating. Derrick's palms are slick with sweat as he grips the steering wheel tighter, the humming of the engine drowning out the thoughts swirling in his head. He should have known this day would come. He's been running from his past for years, pushing it deep, burying it under layers of control and using every trick to keep it hidden. But now, as the investigation into Luna's death inches closer to him, the walls are closing in. He glances at the dark road ahead, but all he can see are flashes of faces, her face from so many years ago, a flash of bright eyes, terrified eyes, staring up at him as he violated everything she was. His stomach churns. He had to pull over. His thoughts were now intruding more intently, making it difficult to think, see, breathe.
Dad, what's happening? Why are we at her house?
You don't need to worry about this, Derrick. It's all handled.
But she's saying things. Is she telling the cops? Dad, I didn't mean to, I swear.
I know, son. I know. You will be fine. That's why we're here. To straighten this all out.
I don't want to go to jail, Dad.
You will not go to jail, Derrick. But if you don't listen, that could change. Do you understand? You must do absolutely everything I instruct.
Yes, Dad.
No one ever questioned him. Not when it happened, not when his father stepped in to bury it all, not when he moved on, carefully carving out a life where he would never be found. Luna's death has changed all of that. The investigation, the questions, it's all starting to piece together, and he can feel it. The weight of his past is heavy on his chest. He can't let them find out. He can't let them make the connection. Not now. Not when everything is about to fall apart. His phone buzzes on the seat next to him. Luna's name blinking on the screen. He freezes. No, this can't be happening. Luna is dead. How could she be calling me? His hand trembles with ferocity. Was he losing his mind now, on top of everything else? He shoves the phone into the glove compartment, his heart hammering. He has to stop this. He has to stop them from finding out. But how? He takes a deep breath, returning to the issue at hand, his potential loss of freedom, the potential loss of his entire life. There is no denying the evidence they had against him. There's no denying DNA. A sharp knock on the window snaps him from his thoughts. He squints through the window before rolling it down, quickly holding his breath when he realizes who it was.
Good evening, Mr. Butker. Everything all right here?
Derrick's throat tightens. He forces a weak chuckle, but it sounds unnatural, too.
Detective Stone, what a surprise.
She cocks her head, unimpressed.
Oh, is it?
There was an awkward silence for a beat. Derrick swallows hard, wiping his palms on his jeans.
Long day.
He exhales sharply, trying to steady himself.
Just clearing my head.
She lifts her flashlight, aiming it into the back seat. The beam sweeps over the clutter, then lands on the bags. Her expression doesn't change, but her grip on the flashlight tightens.
You traveling somewhere, Mr. Butker?
Derrick's throat tightens more.
I was on my way to my girlfriend's to spend a few nights. That's not a crime, is it?
Stone ignores the jab.
Funny, you, or anyone else I've interviewed, never mentioned a girlfriend before today. Why is that, Derrick?
Detective Stone leans in closer, resting her elbows on the window and positioning herself face to face with Derrick.
Want to hear another knee slapper?
Derrick shifts uncomfortably.
What's that, detective?
Your name always seems to pop up in conversations these days. Funny, right?
Derrick echoes her laugh, sarcastically.
Ha! Hilarious.
Detective Stone narrows her eyes at Derrick and then slowly steps back. She lets the silence hang before tapping the car roof lightly.
You drive safe, Mr. Butker. I hear there's a psychopath on the loose.
Derrick chuckles under his breath, shaking his head as he watches her walk away. Then, the second she's out of sight, his face drops, his chest tightens. Then his anger arises.
What a bitch.
He reaches for the glove compartment, hesitates. Luna's name still blinks on his phone screen. His stomach twists. He slams it shut.
Drive. Just drive.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you enjoyed this exclusive preview, then please pre-order Guilty and be the first to read it when it drops. There will be a link to the Gumroad purchases. You can also purchase it Amazon as well. Make sure to subscribe for more sneak peeks and updates on the book's release. And don't forget, February 28th, baby, we got this.